I'll play it for y'all real quick.
Please answer these questions.
So let's start it that way.
Yeah. How tall are you?
I'm 5'3".
Dress size?
My dress size?
Mm-hmm.
Fender Don said, like, my dress size? That's a good question. I guess a 4?
All right. And on a scale from 1 to 10, you can't use 7. What would you rank yourself? Fresh race out of the shower, just you.
Yeah.
That's how I always ask the question.
Seven.
Can't use 7. That's why 7 is the most common answer.
Really?
It's the default answer for most people because they don't want to go too high, they don't want to go too low. So I usually ask these questions.
So let's start it that way.
Yeah. How tall are you?
Oh, wow. I'm trash. I'm sorry. Let me find the longer clip since that happened just now. Yeah. I'll just find the longer clip. Kevin Samuels rate Nicki. Yeah, let's do this. Come on. Oh, how long were they on for? All right, here we go.
I tried to.
Go too low.
Well, no. It ain't a default answer for me.
Here we go.
Ask the question. Fresh race out of the shower, just you.
I guess a 4?
All right.
I'm 5'3".
Dress size?
My dress size?
Mm-hmm.
Fender Don said, like, my dress size? That's a good question. I guess a 4?
All right. And on a scale from 1 to 10, you can't use 7. What would you rank yourself? Fresh race out of the shower, just you.
Yeah.
That's how I always ask the question.
Seven.
Can't use 7. That's why 7 is the most common answer.
Really?
It's the default answer for most people because they don't want to go too high, they don't want to go too low.
Well, no. It ain't a default answer for me.
Well, let's see. I would give you a 9. I would give you a 9 because you have the facial symmetry and you get additional points for eyes, full lips. See, it's not, I'm an actual image consultant. And I'm sure you.
This exchange is so hilarious. Yeah, I want to give salute to Kevin Samuels. You know, I know my previous comments about him. I said he hit his peak, and it was just being in that niche that he was going to be in, and he pretty much had to seal it. I think he's proven me wrong. I don't know how this opportunity came about, but I also have seen that He's supposed to be in Future's video as well. Future music video. I think he's supposed to be in Future's music video. Look.
You need an assistant. Do you realize how many people are here? Yes. I could not have all these people in my place. So, we'll get it done.
Yeah, I feel like I hear Yachty, but apparently it's a Future music video, right? Let me just say this, and Kevin Samuels proved me wrong, by the way. Didn't hit his peak. By the way, I'm going to give him also a bigger compliment. And the bigger compliment is that he looks like he's down to show, and I'm wondering how that's received in the quote-unquote Manosphere. Because, maybe I don't know too much about the Manosphere, right? But that's where Kevin Samuels kind of came from, right? He's supposedly the godfather. But a lot of why he's going viral, Fresh and Fit as well, and a few other people, is because of this whole hard-nosed, kind of hard-on thoughts mentality where you're snappy at chicks and whatever. One thing I realized about Kevin Samuels when he was talking to Nicki, none of that existed. Let me say it again. When he was talking to Nicki, how we deal with regular girls that call up to a show, none of that. A regular girl called up to a show, and he says, okay, what do you rate yourself? And they say 7. And he says, yo, you can't use 7. I told you that. Snappy. Get the fuck on out of here. Nicki, giggle it off. And in actuality, you give her a compliment. What this told me is that Kevin Samuels is down to adjust. And he knows that Manosphere shit and the demeanor that dudes that are quote-unquote fans of it or in it love, sometimes you got to chill off of it. You got to be palatable. You got to know how to be suave. You got to know. And by the way, I think he did a good job. I don't think he's a sellout. I think he kept it cool. It's the reason why he's on Future's set for some video shoot. I think Kevin Samuels is a smooth operator because of that. As I said, and not to compare them to compare him to Fresh and Fit. Once you start dealing with people that are like quote unquote mainstream, and I know Asian Doll is not motherfucking Nicki Minaj, we get it. Can't treat them like the regular chicks that just call up to your show. Got to learn how to. His whole conversation with Nicki, a lot of smiling, a lot of flirting, a lot of.
When you check this link.
Exactly. None of which has gotten him viral. He only went viral for checking these hoes. I'm going to be honest. He went viral for checking these chicks, straight up. But he's past that now. He played it smart. I like that. Remember when I told y'all that Fresh and Fit was at the fork in the road? He just chose his route. He could get a moment either way. He could have kept it like, well, I don't care if you're Nicki Minaj. Yo, you can't use a 7. Or he could have just had that demeanor that wasn't palatable to a Nicki Minaj. But of course, after you realize the Nicki Minaj fan base, you realize who Nicki Minaj is, you realize how big of a moment this is, everything you would normally do, you get to realize you relax. You let up off the brakes. Smart. Picked his route. So while some might be like, yo, damn, why you ain't press? By the way, everything Nicki talks about goes against this whole Manosphere shit. Let's just be very clear. Nicki talks about chicks using niggas. Nicki talks about these niggas ain't, like, pretty much she is the antithesis of what these Manosphere niggas be preaching. But you better damn near not disrespect her. You better damn near not check her. You better damn near not question her. If you want to keep going that way. Now, could he even earn some brownie points with his audience? By like, yeah, wait, why do you think this? Or questioning her. Yeah. But he already got his fucking audience. What the fuck is he trying to do? He made a smart play. I like that play. Somebody said she did the same. Come on, niggas, Nicki Minaj, she ain't do the same. If anything, Nicki was probably trying to see if he was going to violate. It's Nicki Minaj, my nigga. Like, come on. Like, it's Nicki Minaj. Like, my nigga, I'm telling you. Even, nigga, just look at her facial expressions. He said the wrong thing. She's violated. It's Nicki Minaj, my nigga.
Oh, wow.
But that doesn't European beauty. I would give you 9 because you have the facial symmetry. Ask the question.
Just watch her face.
7.
Can't use 7.
Look.
That's why 7
Look.
is the
Look at her
most
face.
common answer.
Really?
See, she's waiting. She's waiting. Let's see if that snappy shit gonna come out, nigga. Let's see all that rah-rah shit you be doing with them chicks on your show. Let's see if that gonna come out. No, that nigga was all fucking smiles. Nigga, that she should be. Smart. Kevin, you passed the test, brother. He said the wrong thing there. Nicki's taking that nigga head off, biting it off, and the barbs is ending that nigga. It's a fact. We all know what happened. Just look at, I'm telling you, just watch. It's like she knew. Yo, Nicki's not dumb. She knew. She knew, like, okay, I'm gonna stick to the 7. Let's see what this nigga says. Look, she's like,
7.
look.
Can't use 7.
Look.
That's why 7 is the most common answer.
Really?
It's the default answer for most people because
Yo,
they don't
Nicki
want
got the best fake face in history, nigga. Really?
common answer.
Look, right there.
It's the default answer for most people because they don't want to go too high, they don't want to go too low.
Somebody say he kept the real shit.
no,
Nah, I'm not saying he lied about her rating. I'm just saying, this is the point I'm trying to say to a lot of y'all dudes who love this manosphere. I've seen Kevin Samuels go viral, but he doesn't. I think there's like extremes on like it's like a sliding scale almost. He's not nice as he was with Nicki to other people. That's what I'm trying to say. He knew who he was talking to. He knew the assignment, and he fucking nailed it. It's Nicki Minaj. All that shit you do on your show, nigga, cut it. Keep it cute. Keep smiling. And whatever she says, even if you don't agree, keep it moving.
It ain't a default answer for me.
This is why I'm complimenting them. Because when I was talking about mainstream before, it was the ability to be able to adjust. If you can't adjust, you can't. If you have a toolbox with only one fucking tool, you just, nigga, you can't solve every problem. I saw someone who was able to adjust, keep it smooth. I saw it with Brittany Renner too. Keep it smooth. It's low-key kind of flirting. Keep it nice. With the scallywags that come on the show, violation. Violate who you can, but the ones who you probably shouldn't, chill. Somebody said he was like this with Tommy from Love and Hip Hop. Yes, because he's seeing, the chicks, the scallywags who call that nobody knows, he violating them, bruh. Brittany Renner, Tommy from Love and Hip Hop, Nicki, you're seeing a different side of him. A lot more teeth are showing. Much nicer. He's not trying to pin you to points. He's just, okay. Oh, you don't want to say nothing about a 7? Oh, you got it. I think it's going over some of y'all heads. Again, he knows how to code switch. You know, when you're talking to a particular group of people, you have to code switch. You can't hit everybody with the Ebonics block talk if you want to win in that arena. He's code switching. Now, does he not believe everything he believes? And shit, if she was not Nicki Minaj, would he have approached it the same way? Of course not. But he knows how to code switch. That's what one of the things I was trying to give the advice to Fresh and Fit. You see, if y'all gonna fuck with rappers, y'all gotta learn a code switch. Because not saying that number one, not everybody's Nicki Minaj, but not saying they're bigger than what y'all got going on, but they're not the regular like dime a dozen or these random little chicks that y'all get on the show every night. You gotta learn how to code switch. These niggas don't understand you. They don't understand how you give it up. They don't understand some of this, like, you know, they don't get it. And this is what I'm saying. If you ask me, Kevin Samuels did the right thing here because now it made him much more welcoming to any other female rapper or whoever who would want to talk to him. In comparison to like Fresh and Fit, every female rapper hates them. Do you get what I mean? And I think that's a skill they're gonna learn, where you don't have to be pussy and back down off what you're saying, but one of the very necessary skills is how to be super palatable. Okay? Anyway. It was interesting to see Nicki talk to a bunch of different people. Nicki talked to a bunch of people. She was talking to some people who were like Caribbean, this and third. I guess she got a song with Lil Baby that came out, right? Is that song out?